The menu is almost exclusively dictated by what's available. I nor the chef think of a dish and then try to find things to put in the dish. It's the other way around. You find the ingredients, are inspired by them, and create that way. I love to be creative, but I also love to do classic things with a small twist. So we are currently making strawberry rhubarb shortcake. Both the strawberry and the rhubarb are local. The rhubarb is poached in rosé, which is local, and we serve it with goat frozen yogurt. So there's a lot of local going on in that plate. The shortcake biscuit is a classic recipe. It's flour, sugar, a little bit of salt, baking powder, and we use local eggs, actually hard-boiled egg yolks, which make an incredibly flaky biscuit. They act as a tenderizer. So that gets mixed. We cut butter into that mixture, which means that you want to very gently mix the dry ingredients with the butter until it is the consistency of coarse cornmeal. To that, heavy cream is added and it's mixed until the dough comes together in a mass. After that, the dough gets turned out onto a counter, a floured counter, rolled to about 1.5 inches, and then we cut out the biscuits with a cutter, and they rest for at least an hour before we bake them. And those can actually be frozen for a couple of days, so it's a great do-ahead recipe. The poached rhubarb is diced rhubarb. The poaching liquid is local rosé wine, sugar, and verjus. We pour it over the rhubarb and bake it covered in the oven for about 10 minutes so that it gets tender, but it doesn't break down. The strawberries are left raw and slightly sugared, and we mix the poached rhubarb and the strawberries together, and on top of that we use local goat yogurt to make our frozen vanilla yogurt. So that goes on top of the strawberry rhubarb compote, and then it gets topped with some pistachios and a biscuit.